In the village of Nwanta, where the sun bathed the earth in golden light and the river sang songs of old, there lived a girl named Zuba. From the moment she could walk, people whispered about her. Not because she was the most beautiful or the strongest, but because she was different. While the other children played under the broadleaf trees, Zuba would sit in the shade, speaking softly to the shadows that stretched and danced around her. "She is cursed," the elders would murmur. "A child should not find comfort in darkness." But Zuba did not feel cursed. She felt safe in the quiet places where shadows listened without judgment. Her mother, Agioma, would stroke her hair at night and whisper, "The world fears what it does not understand, my child." But understanding will come in time. Yet, time only seemed to make the village more wary. When a harvest failed, when a storm destroyed a hut, when a woman fell ill, eyes would turn toward Zuba. They would say she was seen near the river that night. They would say, "She stood in the field before the rain came." Zuba learned to move quietly, to hide from their gazes. But no matter how much she shrank into the background, their whispers found her. One evening, as the village prepared for the great festival of fireflies, a night when lanterns were lit and people danced beneath the glowing insects, Zuba sat alone by the old well at the village's edge. The festival was not for her. She had tried once to join the dance, but the other girls had stepped away, their laughter sharp as blades. "The shadows are your only friends," one had sneered. As she traced patterns in the dirt, a voice called out from the darkness, "Why do you sit alone, little one?" Zuba turned to see an old woman draped in a cloak woven from night itself. Her skin was deep like the river at dusk, her eyes reflecting the stars. "They say I am strange," Zuba murmured. The woman smiled. "Strange or special?" Zuba hesitated. No one had ever called her special before. I talk to shadows," she admitted. The old woman nodded. "And do they answer?" Zuba thought for a moment. "Not in words, but they understand." The woman stepped closer. "Then listen carefully, child. The shadows you see are not just darkness. They are the echoes of what was, the whispers of what will be. Most people fear them because they do not see what you see." Zuba's breath caught in her throat. Could it be true? "Come," the woman beckoned. "I will show you what lies beyond fear." That night, as the village danced in the glow of the fireflies, Zuba walked with the old woman through the deepest shadows of the forest, where the world blurred between past and future. She saw glimpses of what had been, ancestors tending the land, forgotten songs sung beneath the stars. And she saw what could be, a time when Nwanta would face a great drought, when only those who listened to the land would know how to save it. When she returned to the village at dawn, her heart pounded. She ran to the elders. "I have seen what is to come. A drought is near, but the riverbed beyond the hills still holds water. We must dig before it is too late." The elders scoffed. "A child of shadows telling us the future?" But Ijoma stepped forward. "My daughter has never lied. If she speaks, we must listen." Reluctantly, they agreed. The villagers dug where Zuba had seen, and to their astonishment, fresh water burst forth from the earth. The drought came, as she had foreseen, but Nwanta did not suffer. They had water when others had none. From that day, no one whispered curses when Zuba passed. They did not turn away when she spoke. Instead, they listened. And Zuba, she no longer hid from the sun. But at night, when the world grew quiet, she still spoke to the shadows, her oldest, truest friends.